30 years ago, I had a producer tell me that I was a popcorn actress.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're breaking down the career of Oscar nominee Demi Moore, from her troubled upbringing to becoming Hollywood's highest-paid female actor to her critically acclaimed tour de force performance in The Substance.
You know, I followed your career. What a success. I mean, wow, wow, wow.
Wow.
To say that the Hollywood legend came from humble beginnings doesn't even begin to describe the half of it.
I guess the fundamental question that came forward for me was, how did I get here?
In fact, Moore's childhood could even be described as downright Dickensian. Moore's biological father, Charles Harmon Sr., abandoned his 18-year-old wife, Moore's mother, Virginia King. Soon after Moore's birth, Virginia married Dan Gwines, whom Demi would come to regard as her true father, even if she didn't learn about her actual heritage until she was 13.
And others in your family knew this?
I made up about that I wasn't wanted or that I don't deserve to be here.
When her father leaves, she's responsible for her unstable mother. As an anxious teen, she is taken by her mother to bars so that men will notice them.
Seeking to escape her tumultuous family life, Moore signed with Elite Modeling Agency and began taking acting lessons in 1978 following a move to West Hollywood, California. Weeks after meeting 30-year-old musician Freddie Moore in 1979, a not even 20-year-old Demi married him and took his last name. Freddie gave Demi her first taste of show business, with the two co-writing 3 songs, including It's Not a Rumor. While not a significant hit, it received some airplay on the then-burgeoning network MTV.
Things she needs when she bleeds.
Freddie and Demi remained married for the early years of her career before separating in 1983 and ultimately divorcing in 1984. In the meantime, Demi pursued film and TV roles and appeared nearly nude on the cover of the adult magazine We. Moore was 16 at the time and lied about her age to secure the photo shoot.
Hey, Patty's here. It isn't little Miss Lemon Grove of 1992, huh? Hey, baby.
I brought you some lemons.
Initially limited to roles in B-movie schlock, Moore finally landed her first big break in 1981, a role on the iconic ABC soap opera General Hospital, playing the character of Jackie Templeton until 1983.
A lovely little boat you have here. You almost told me that you lived on a boat. I wasn't exactly expecting the Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah, well, we're remodeling it a little bit, but we like it.
We, meaning you and your husband? What is his name?
Luke.
Right, Luke. Luke and Laura, America's heroes.
After leaving General Hospital, Moore appeared in a few films before taking the next big step in her career, joining rising stars Emilio Estevez, Rob Lowe, Molly Ringwald, and more by establishing the Brat Pack.
Meaning of life here is fun, good times, little H-U-M-O-R. Don't you enjoy anything anymore, like girls?
I enjoy being afraid of Russia. It's a harmless fear, but it makes America feel better. Russia gets an inflated sense of national worth from our paranoia. How's that?
Good.
Good.
For the uninitiated, maybe you're too young to remember or just live under a rock, the Brat Pack consisted of a group of young actors who often starred in 80s coming-of-age dramedies either together or individually. Alongside the aforementioned Moore and others, it is generally agreed upon that the group consisted of Andrew McCarthy, Judd Nelson, Ali Sheedy, and Anthony Michael Hall. For acceptance into this core group, an actor must have appeared in either The Breakfast Club, St. Elmo's Fire, or even both in some cases.
Okay, so what's up?
We're worried about you and this affair with your boss.
Forrester? Come on, he's wonderful.
Forrester's married.
Leslie, this is the 80s.
The label, coined by writer David Blum for an article in New York Magazine, was largely rejected by the performers, including Moore, who complained that the moniker cast an unflattering shadow over the rest of their careers. Altogether, Demi would appear in 2 Brat Pack films outside of St. Elmo's, and those were the mostly forgotten crime film Wisdom and the enduring rom-com About Last Night, both released in 1986.
Debbie?
Who's this?
It's Dan. Dan Martin.
From last night?
Oh, yeah.
After appearing in 3 films in 1986, Moore took her career a bit slower for the next 4 years, appearing in only 2 further films and briefly focusing on acting for the stage. Her career truly kicked into overdrive when she appeared in the 1990 supernatural romantic drama Ghost, alongside Patrick Swayze and Whoopi Goldberg.
Sam, what's this chair doing here?
What do you mean? I love that chair.
I know you love this chair, but we discussed this.
You know, I've had it forever. I mean, when I watch TV, I'd sit in it.
This chair is ugly.
So?
And it doesn't go with anything.
Goes with me.
In the film, Moore plays Molly, the grieving girlfriend of Swayze's Sam, a murdered banker who seeks to avenge his own death and protect Moore's character from imminent danger. Ghost was an unqualified success, becoming the highest-grossing film of 1990, making over $500 million worldwide on a relatively modest $23 million budget. The film was later nominated for 5 Oscars at the 63rd Academy Awards, including Best Picture. It won Best Supporting Actress for Whoopi Goldberg and Best Original Screenplay for Bruce Joel Rubin. Moore was herself nominated for the Golden Globe Award for Best Actress in a Comedy or Musical, losing to Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman.
The nominees for Best Performance by an Actress in a Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy are Mia Farrow in Alice,
Andy McDowell in Green Card,
Demi Moore in Ghost,
Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman,
Meryl Streep in Postcards from the Edge.
Despite her Golden Globe loss, Ghost turned Moore, who had already achieved a degree of fame, into a bona fide A-list superstar. For most of the 90s, putting Moore in your movie almost single-handedly guaranteed butts in movie theater seats. The now veteran performer appeared in a series of 90s box office hits with established stars like A Few Good Men, Indecent Proposal, and Disclosure.
Have you ever met Meredith Johnson, Tom?
Meredith, hi.
What's the matter, Sanders? That's a hello you'd give to a rash.
I'm just a little preoccupied. It has nothing to do with you.
Sanders and I go way back. He broke my heart.
Initially bolstered by provocative magazine covers and tabloid coverage of her personal life, like her marriage to fellow superstar Bruce Willis, Moore's career reached new heights in 1996. That's when she became the world's highest-paid female performer after being paid $12.5 million to star in the black comedy crime film Striptease, based on the 1993 novel of the same name by author Carl Hiaasen. Unfortunately for Moore, the film was blasted by critics and audiences alike. It currently holds a whopping 13% approval rating on the review aggregation site Rotten Tomatoes. As that site's critical consensus so eloquently puts it, quote, Striptease can't decide whether it is a lurid thriller or a sexy satire, which becomes a moot point as it proves disastrously incapable of pulling either off.
Not naked, topless. Health department won't go for naked. Not with food products.
I always liked the health department.
So you'll think about it.
Not for 1 second.
Stung by Striptease's critical lambasting, she won a Razzie Award for Worst Actress, and its middling box office performance, Moore made a series of films that also failed to break through, and thus took a break from her career to focus on her family. The Golden Globe nominee returned to the screen in 2003 for an acclaimed villainous role in Charlie's Angels Full Throttle, which was a box office success and went a long way in rejuvenating her career.
Hello, Angels.
Madison Lee.
Why? Why be an angel when I can play God? Looks like one of the 3 amigos has gone adios.
Hola.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. 2 decades of consistent work led to her casting in Coralie Farjat's 2024 body horror extravaganza, The Substance. The French director wanted a movie star who embodied the film's themes of Hollywood's treatment of women, never believing that Moore would accept. 6 meetings later, Moore was offered the role, later musing that, quote, this was a rich, complex, demanding role that gave me an opportunity to really push myself outside of my comfort zone, and in the end, to feel like I explored and grew not only as an actor, but as a person.
Yes.
Hello. I'd like to order.
Address.
1057 Beverly Canyon.
Write this down. 35 North Byron Alley.
A departure from Moore's usual dramatic output, the downright nasty substance focuses on faded Hollywood star Elizabeth Sparkle, who undergoes a risky experimental medical treatment that promises eternal youth, but at a significant price. Moore, who donned layers of prosthetics and was doused with all manner of fluids for the role, was rewarded for her efforts beyond anything she could have expected.
There's been a slight misuse of the substance. A few extra hours were accidentally used, causing an alteration. So I'm just looking for the procedure to reverse it.
What has been used on one side is lost on the other side.
The substance was critically acclaimed and a commercial success, with Nicholas Barber of the BBC spotlighting Moore's raw, bold performance. Quote, ripping into her best big screen role in decades, Demi Moore is fearless in parodying her public image. As such, the substance yielded a major career milestone for Moore, her very first Academy Award nomination. Now that's what we call a substantial career rebound.
Happy birthday! Oh, thank you.
Have you seen The Substance? What's your favorite Demi Moore movie? Be sure to let us know in the comments below.
I don't know if you really even remember what came out of your mouth, but one of the things you were saying was that there was a producer who told you you were a popcorn actress.
I do remember saying that.